back, everybody.
Woo!
New week, new us, new year, new everything. Third episode in, Small Talk with the Big Boys. I'm Juan Lopez.
I'm Nathaniel Klingen.
And let's jump right into it, honestly.
We're wasting no time.
Wasting no time.
Absolutely
We're going
no
right into the
time.
topics. Okay, dude. So, first of all, how are you feeling? How are you?
Dude, I'm good. I woke up with like a weird, like heartburn, stomach ache thing this morning.
I had the same thing. Like I ate pizza last night.
Ooh.
And like I eat pizza like I'd probably say like once every 2 weeks now. Like it's just like a thing.
Yeah.
But it never fails to have like a nuclear type of aspect to it, because like you know how like whenever a nuclear bomb hits, it's not just like it's gone and then there's like fallout.
It lingers.
Yeah. So like my
there's 5 video games released.
Yeah, my half-life for after eating pizza is about 2-3 days. Like I mean like it takes a while for it to like move its way out my body. Like I still have that radiation just kind of like moving through me. But
So if you see
no.
Juan, then he's ever kind of just like
glowing.
Glowing and like down in the dumps, and also you kind of get sick around him. He ate pizza.
I had pizza yesterday, and then that's it really. Just come visit me in the next day. So you just had like a heartburn thing then?
Yeah.
You get that a lot?
Not really. My dad does though.
Oh, nice. Health advice.
Health advice
with Nate Klingen.
WebMD. Is that what it is?
It is.
Dude, okay. So this week we also like unknowingly kept up the trend of also not hanging out this week.
Yeah, we did that again.
And it's getting bad because it got brought up to me.
Who got brought up? What do you mean?
My sister listens to this, which is
what's your sister's
rough.
name?
Courtney.
Hey, Courtney. Thank you for listening in on your brother and his buddy talk. I hope you like this episode. Continue with what you were saying.
Use our promo code Juan's Bookshelf on audible.com.
Go ahead though.
But I was just sitting in my room, minding my own business, and she comes running. Like, you know how you can hear someone running outside in the hallway?
What, she just finished episode 2 or something?
I have no clue.
Okay.
But it was the day that we paid Jack and Diego.
Okay.
And so like I had like sent you the money, gone back to sleep, and then she just came running in, busted through the door, like almost ran into the door. And she was like, "Have you talked to Juan today?"
Keeping up tabs on your friends.
I know.
That sounds kind of like a parent. I feel like parents are always like, "Hey, remember that one kid in second grade?"
And it's super obscure.
Yeah, and it's like, who was invited to your sleepover out of courtesy? Yeah, how is he? What's his major? And it's like,
I think he's in jail.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, he could be, and I have no clue.
Dude, it's crazy that people like we went to school with are probably in jail now.
It's only been a year, but I mean, honestly, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like a few.
There's a good couple of them that are in jail.
Definitely are in jail. So what did this week bring us? This week, bro, are you into NBA at all? I know you're like a sports head. What's your favorite sport to watch though? I don't actually know that.
My go-to sport is football.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Do you like watching NBA though? Do you keep up with everything in NBA and all that?
I don't keep up with it in too specifically, but like I'll watch like important games like the playoffs.
That's kind of how I am. Like whenever I watch it, it's usually just at the finals. And this week we had 2 finals games, and I've just been tuning in.
Have Wednesday, they been
good? You haven't watched them?
I haven't been able to watch them.
So Wednesday, I was gonna be like, dang, because like I was gonna ask you to explain it, because like I thought you were like the sports head. Like
I just haven't kept up with the season.
That's fair. No, they've been great. I mean, I'm pretty sure Raptors are up 3-1.
Yeah, which is insane.
Crazy, but no, I actually brought it up to like see what your thoughts were on it. But if you haven't watched it, then it's like, like the NBA Finals are the NBA Finals.
I'm in a tough place with the NBA Finals because I don't like either team.
Really?
Because I don't like the Golden State Warriors a whole lot, because I mean if they win this one, it'll be like 3 years in a row, and it's just boring. But then I also don't like the Raptors because I don't like Kawhi Leonard because he left San Antonio.
He was in San Antonio?
Mm-hmm. And it was like
San Antonio doesn't have a team though.
The Spurs?
Wait, I thought, my bad. I'm mixing it up with the Austin Spurs.
Oh,
my
bad.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he was like, "Man, I don't want to be in San Antonio no more," and then tried to go to LA, and then LA got LeBron, so they were like, "Man, we don't want you no more."
And then he went to the Raptors, and now he's
he's in the finals.
He's
thriving.
He's kicking. Yeah. But yeah, no. Well then, yeah, never mind then. screw the NBA finals. They're doing good though. It's fun. It's fun to watch. The second game was kind of
Yeah.
The third game was yesterday. It was pretty cool to watch because it was like changing who was winning and all that stuff.
Nice. I definitely need to watch one before it ends.
And it's kind of funny seeing the live Drake troll after. Like you'll finish the game, go on Instagram, and you'll see Drake just immediately start trolling. It's like, oh my god,
look at all of this. We made this.
Exactly.
Speaking of sports, though, since you brought it up, I wanted to bring something up that I saw on Twitter, the other day, this week. So, if any of y'all who are listening know me, I bleed burnt orange through and through.
UT.
I have way too many UT shirts. It's bad. So I follow all of them.
You look like a brand rep for UT sometimes.
Yeah, I do.
Like you're part of the pyramid scheme, and you're like, you can do it too. Like do you want to make money at home? And it's
do you want to be your own boss?
Or become a professor at UT? No.
Just get a doctorate degree.
But yeah.
So I follow like all of the accounts on Twitter.
Oh, really? Like the sports UT accounts and all that? Okay.
And
Bevo's account?
Oh, I do actually follow Bevo's account.
Does he have an account?
He does. He is too.
Bro, his spam account and his regular account.
It's just a picture of him shirtless, and he's like, "I'm so sad today."
They didn't know, bro. And then when you try to like ask him about it, he's like, "Bro, mind your business."
Mind your business.
It's a spam account for a reason.
It's like, dude, you let me follow your spam account. I'm worried about you.
But yeah, you follow them.
So I followed them, and the one that I mainly keep up with is the football one because that's my go-to.
Yeah.
And earlier this week they had released a picture, and you know when you see something and you go, and like your reaction is, oh, that's just not gonna look good.
Yeah, I understand where that feeling's coming from.
Yeah. So they posted, and I mean, this is like, it's not on the players or anything, but it just didn't look bad. It didn't look good.
It didn't look good. Yeah.
And what it was a picture of like the team GPA, like the average team GPA.
Oh, I saw that.
And they were like, "Yo, 2.89, highest team GPA in school history."
They're like flexing it.
They were flexing it hard.
Yo.
Yeah, they were like, "This is a record." And I looked at it and I went, "Oh no,
yeah,
this isn't gonna go over well."
Hey, but they're good at football, right?
But they're real good at football,
so that's okay.
And like after people kept like dogging on them, and then all like the D1 athletes came out of their cave, and they were like,
their
"Yo,
little shells."
Yeah, it was tough.
It was tough. Wait, like all the replies and stuff?
Oh yeah, like
well, yeah, for sure.
People were going off about. They were like, "Oh, UT's so dumb, 2.89," even though that's like a pretty average GPA for
I feel like they
students.
shouldn't have like posted that though.
No,
like at all.
They should have realized. They were like, "Oh yeah, this is not gonna look good."
Yeah, and then like everybody else who has to get in, it's like a crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you have to, but whatever.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Since we were talking about the NBA Finals, I also wanted to bring up. Have you heard Kawhi Leonard's laugh?
No, I haven't. I don't think I've. He looks so serious.
Let me pull it up.
Like he looks,
because it's probably the best thing to come out of the NBA in the past 5 years.
It's funny because like he'll make a 3-pointer and then just continue to play the game. Like he won't like sell it. He won't even look at
he's just like, okay, back on defense.
And then it's kind of pretty cool. Play it okay. Actually.
Yourself, and what would you like people to know about you? I'm a fun guy.
This is Tinder profile as well.
I mean, it's just more questions you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
Dude, that sounded like a door opening. Bro, why did he sound on the brink of tears? Oh my gosh.
That question made him so sad.
He said, I don't know where he is.
I don't know where he's at.
Well, before so I had posted about something new we were trying on the podcast today, and well, I'm just gonna introduce it. So y'all know this has been a joint group effort. It's not just me and Nate putting this all together. You know, Diego and Jack are here, and Jack actually said that he had a few things he wanted to say. And Jack's actually been sitting next to us really nicely, just holding his laugh for his intro. He looked like he was gonna get like his face. He looked like he was gonna have an aneurysm. But hey, you're allowed to talk.
He's had a gun. He's had a gun pointed at us.
I resuscitated.
I just walked in the room. I just came in.
Yeah, he wasn't sitting.
What are you
next
guys
to
talking
us.
about?
Yeah. Let's introduce you to. Oh yeah, we were talking about the finals, and he was sitting next to us the whole time.
I'm glad to be on here now.
Yeah, we're glad to have you. You're our first guest.
Honestly, yeah.
This is a milestone.
This is your first guest.
And I want to express a congratulations to you two, because it's hard to start something like this.
Oh yeah.
And you guys are doing a good job. I mean,
Appreciate it.
it's one thing to have subscribers and like viewers, but whenever you have like people who are like genuinely interested, like your sister, it's a very nice compliment.
It's different.
To get that.
Yeah, because it's like not even like you're not just seeing numbers and like statistics and all that. It's like people come up to you, people text you, and it's like, well, what I'm doing is not in vain. It's really it really is a nice compliment, honestly. I love it.
And I mean, it's kind of like all of us, really. It's not just Juan and I, because most of the compliments like we get are how like the production value, like how good it looks and sounds, and that's on you and Diego. Completely.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with
because
us.
After we record this, I leave. I go home.
And Nate leaves, and then he dips, and then we don't talk for another week until
it's
Saturday.
Like, are we recording at 9 a.m.? Do we need to pay Jack and Diego?
And that's it.
And that's it.
And thank you for that. By the way, I have Bevo's After Dark Twitter account if you want to see it. He's into some weird shit.
After Dark.
Wait, so he has a spam, his regular, and his After Dark?
He's got like 60 different accounts,
Does
dude.
he have a premium Snapchat? No nudes.
Feeling kind of sad today.
When does Bevo get on his After Dark?
After Dark,
okay,
dude.
but give me a time frame because I kind of want to see it now.
It's usually Fridays. Get a little freaky on Friday.
Wow, so it's After Dark on a Friday, and then that's the only time he allows himself.
All the retweets come out then. He's liking stuff before then.
He knows.
He's lurking.
He knows that if he's on it like for more than one day, it gets bad.
Yeah.
So he can only be on it for one day.
He's got child safety on his.
He's basically wearing like weights around his like body the whole like mental weights the whole week, and then Friday he just takes them off. He can fly, bro. That's how much they're wearing him down. Those After Dark Friday tweets.
This is how the bull gained wings, not Red Bull.
Just an After Dark Twitter account.
You know, first guest. We also have our first sponsor, Red Bull.
Yes,
Red Bull.
It is a known thing that the joke that I am sponsored by Red Bull. The same way you were UT.
Oh yeah.
To where I would wear like in middle school and high school, I would wear Red Bull jackets and like Red Bull shirts.
Really?
And when I was a kid, I would chug that stuff.
Really?
Dude.
Yeah, because my dad worked there in like marketing, and he would bring home like buckets
of
Red Bull.
Loose Red Bull.
He got Red Bull from the tap. Dude.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Don't worry, it's filtered."
Oh yeah, we had like neon signs for Red Bull.
Are you for real though? Like
wow. Yeah.
Like the ones that are in like bars and stuff.
Yeah. So speaking of like pizza making your heart go kaput.
Yeah.
I think mine is kind of getting overclocked.
You have
I'm starting to get the repercussions of something like that
from the middle school Red Bull days. That's funny because like. That's funny you say that because I absolutely had no clue about any of that.
Really?
So I guess you like.
And you've known him longer than I have.
So I guess you quit it after middle school.
Yeah.
Like it really affected you that much.
They had a falling out.
I stopped wearing that Red Bull jacket
disagreement.
all that much. The Red Bull jacket got all these fuzzies over it, you know? Whenever bad sheets get all ruffled and you got getting those little dingleberries at the end.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, it wasn't a comfortable jacket, but
you know I don't drink a lot of energy drinks actually. Like I've had a Monster.
Yeah.
And then I've had a Red Bull. I think I'm
in bed with a Monster.
There's one under my bed. I'm friends with it.
It's in my closet, everywhere. So I don't know. They never. I guess I don't know if it's a caffeine thing or what, but like they'll increase my blood like pressure and my heart rate, but I won't get more energy.
Yeah.
So I'll be like tired with like.
Just like a pumping heart.
Yeah, and I'm just sitting there like.
It's like you were just in hot water and came out into the cold air.
What's happening?
One day we'll record this, but we'll like shotgun a Monster right before. Like we'll each
shotgun we'll all have our names legally changed to Kyle.
Yeah, just be vibrating.
And
Kyle the Monster guy.
Dude, I've never.
Tristan and Caleb.
For how much Dr. Pepper I've had, I've never had an energy drink.
Really? Oh damn.
Never.
Oh, you got your fix from the Dr. Pepper. You don't need it.
Well, today I got orange juice because I didn't want you to come after me.
Yeah, orange juice is the appropriate thing to drink in the morning.
I had a Monster this morning, which is not healthy.
What time did you wake up?
Like 7:30.
I mean, you had to wake up, didn't you?
Yeah.
Some people drink coffee.
Yeah.
I don't think that's that bad.
Coffee hurts my my stomach, but
honestly, coffee has
Honestly, coffee killed my parents.
Me and coffee have a mixed relationship. So I used to drink it like every day, and I still really like it, but I don't nearly drink it as much because like one day I just didn't drink it. And I guess my body got used to the caffeine.
You get that dependency.
Then my head just hurt the whole day.
Yeah. That's what it is with like Dr. Pepper sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, if I don't have one in the mornings, I'll get a headache.
Dang.
I'm a slave.
Yeah, no.
I'm a slave to the DP, to the original batch.
You need to get Dr. Pepper patches and stuff, and like
Nicorette.
and Dr. Pepper gum to just get your fix.
It's like I need to switch my patch.
I tried a couple months ago to break caffeine by like just like not drinking any of it and just like using other sugar things to get my fix.
Fill in the gap.
Like cocaine.
But this yes. But
Chuck is just this is his way of saying that he's been doing cocaine for the past month.
No caffeine, and there's really no point to it. I mean, I can still have caffeine in little bits, but like if it's whenever you like start getting headaches from it that you really just need to back off from it.
So I hear. What were you gonna say?
Oh no. I was
I hear you have some questions for us that you wanted to.
Oh, I do.
Do you want to bring those up now?
In preparation for being on here, I wrote up some questions and. I guess you guys want to go ahead and get into them?
Yeah, sure.
I'd
love it.
Right.
This is what do you want to call this? Hot take with Jack Worley.
Yeah, story time with the small boy.
With the small
boy.
Okay, this is small talk with the big boys. When a guest is on here, does it imply that the guest is now a big boy, or are you guys still the big boys?
Oh.
Well, in the room.
Are you the big boy?
In the room, I'd like to say there's a hierarchy, like the pyramid scheme.
Uh-huh.
Oh, for sure.
So we are the biggest boys.
Okay.
But once you come into here,
you're
gonna
a big
be
boy.
a big boy. Yeah, but when you leave, we're just big boys again.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure all of our guests feel really pressured and are below us.
I was worried.
I don't want anybody to feel
I want them to know that they're. Yeah, I want them to know.
I was worried that
I
might have to like pass some kind of test because I got girth. I can be big if need be. I can be a big boy.
Oh, I can be big.
We have a written test for you after this, actually. And if you fail it, we don't release this episode.
Do I get a practice run or anything?
No.
All right. So in episode, I think it was the first one, you guys talked about the Sonic movie and the Lion King, all that.
All the CGI.
The live action reboots. I want to know what movie or game do you think deserves one of those reboots? It can be a game too, like they make the remasters. They're making Battle for Bikini Bottom remastered,
which is kind of weird.
Which was the biggest thing to come out of Nintendo Direct.
Like, so yeah, what's your live action remake of a movie or a remaster of a game that you think is most deserved?
My live action. Wow, you're the biggest boy.
I thought,
right off the bat.
He hit me with that.
Because I have to think about everything that I've thought, like, seen animated, everything that I've played.
Oh,
and I don't want to just say anything
I had one, and then I didn't want to do it.
It's just gonna be Lego Rock Band. You just
want
to see
I just want to see Lego Rock Band still.
I think like what the kind of maxim I want to think about it on is like I want to like give a director like a second chance with something, Because like the first time they did it, they might have had like a little scuffle with like how technology used to be at that time, and maybe had to like resort to CG for something.
So what you're saying is you want a Super Mario Brothers remake?
That honestly, you could try again with that.
A Super Mario. They're making that.
Illumination
Super Mario.
so I guess that is.
Are
happening.
they really?
Yeah, Illumination is making a Super Mario movie.
If it's not live action, I don't want it.
I don't think it is. So.
I think honestly, the one that would be transitioned super easily and would be really enjoyable would honestly just be like, I mean, it's already kind of a movie, but like the Metal Gear Solid series.
Yeah.
It's
I feel
already
like it'd be a good show too.
That too, yeah.
Like both mediums, it would work well in.
It's already like like when you play the game, you're basically playing a movie, but like to just have it be a movie That would work really well.
Yeah.
I would go watch it.
And
Honestly.
since Hideo Kojima is like detached from Konami now, I don't know how they'd get the rights. But
Yeah.
hopefully he could have like full reign of a project like that.
Disney
Yeah,
will
right.
probably just buy them.
Yeah,
Dude,
Yeah.
that,
no.
that's actually kind of terrifying. Like whenever
Isn't
I
it?
saw that, what was it? Disney bought Comcast or something, or
Yeah,
Fox?
FX
Fox. Yeah,
and Fox.
FX. I was like I understood Marvel, I understood Star Wars, but like they're slowly like actually just like
Taking
buying
over.
all of media, and it's like I know I'm not the only one that noticed it. But it's just like there's nothing we can even do.
Yeah.
Even if everybody's like, yo, what are y'all doing? Like they have the money to, and other people have the willingness to sell their stuff. and
Yeah.
so it's just like it's kind of scary because like yeah, Disney's cool, like Disney's great, but like what's gonna happen like when they get everything?
Mm-hmm.
Like this is conspiracy talk with the big boys. Once they have everything under their reign, like they don't have to be nice anymore.
Mhm.
Like they can censor, they can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
To anything
Monopoly
under them.
laws, hello.
But
Yeah, I
Disney
don't know what that's about. Nobody's checking him. Nobody. It's like what?
But Disney, if you want to buy this podcast, business inquiries in the description
More
below.
Yeah.
than our email.
Our email is in the
I like
description.
that I put that in the description for business inquiries.
Business inquiries.
For Disney.
Yes.
We change it to Disney
For
inquiries.
Disney inquiries.
Because like that's really all we need. If Disney wants to buy us out, I'm 100% selling out.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
We will-
absolutely. I
we
will sell
will-
out
We'll
so
we'll
fast.
go in wearing our Mickey Mouse hats and
Mhm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Of
Whoa.
course. We'll have our first live show in the castle.
Yeah,
At
that'd be
Disney
pretty
World.
cool actually.
That'd actually be fun.
But yeah, no, I'm willing. Mickey Mouse.
change the setting to Wonderland.
He
Or
has-
Dude,
Underland, as
Underland.
they called it in the live action remake.
Dude, we were talking about the Alice in Wonderland remake. Like,
Oh, the Tim Burton one.
because they were
Yeah.
like, we realized like they were
Like
the
before I got
first.
here?
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
They were like the first remakes.
Yeah.
The first like live action
like
remakes.
Yeah.
they were so long ago that I didn't really process them as like the live action remakes. Like I don't
Yeah.
consider them in this pool that we have now.
They're also
I
just
agree.
not good at
Yeah.
all.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're like I remember them. Like I remember enjoying them, but I 100% know that they were not
Mhm.
like
Yeah, but I was
equality.
8.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
so
how,
I ate it up.
how good is my like taste when I was watching that, and like it was cool to watch, but then it was just like I don't know.
But them trying to make it
Just, like,
gritty
shrugged.
is just the
Yeah, it
the
was
most like embarrassing part of that.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum? They
Yeah.
look disgusting.
I think
was
like,
like, what
didn't
do
one of
you-
them eat each other? Like, wasn't that a thing? Like they had like a twisted.
Honestly,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Backstory?
feel like I
Oh.
remember that. I'm like, I feel like
Mhm.
that actually happened. Like, I don't specifically remember it,
Yeah.
but that you kind of like rang a bell a little bit, and I don't know
a little
what
too
happened.
well.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And them trying to flesh out the lore in general.
Yeah.
Like just changing the name of Wonderland to Underland, like we said.
Yeah, it's like what
Yeah.
they did that.
Yeah, they made a second one and they started trying to explain things.
because there
Really?
was like they had like a whole like backstory. Like there was a war that happened whenever
Yeah.
Alice left.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
While she was gone.
While she was gone, a war just went down.
And
the Mad Hatter started a podcast. with
Yeah.
Rabbit.
I don't know how much
And it got
CG.
so many
I don't know how much
views.
CG is involved, but the Red Queen just looks stupid.
Dude, she just looks stupid. Like that's it. Like
She has like this kind of like same delivery to everything where she just purses her lips
Yep.
for like 3 seconds after the line.
everything ends with that. When
Yeah.
any line she has in the movie, she just purses her lips, and I'm like,
And
isn't
the
that
dir-
Tim Burton's wife? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It
Is
is.
it?
It is. Yeah, it's
And-
Tim Burton's wife.
And Tim Burton was like, "Oh, you're doing great."
Mm.
You-
I don't know
you-
why Tim Burton's from New York.
Is he really? You're doing great.
You're doing great.
You're doing amazing. Keep it up.
Keep
okay?
it up. We love you. Mwah.
Fell down the rabbit hole. You know, I just brushed it off a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Got back up. I'm good. We all good.
You're fine.
Hey,
You're
we
fine.
straight.
Yeah.
Other question? Wait. What's your live action remake, Nate?
Yeah.
Oh,
If you
if I
thought of one.
if I have to say one, if y'all are forcing
Since
me,
Jack has a gun.
yeah,
pointed
since
at
Jack
me.
has a gun pointed at us, I'd say probably Hercules
Okay.
because I love
Wow,
that
I didn't
movie.
even think about that.
I love that movie.
Wow.
I mess with that.
Who would play Hercules? Oh, The Rock again.
Yeah,
he would
Dwayne
just
Johnson.
he would just
Yeah.
you know redo it
Just give him a wig.
and make it better.
Yeah, isn't he like Greek?
He's Polynesian.
Is he?
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
Hawaiian, Momoan. Samoan. There we go. I
Shows what I know.
had to go all the way around.
We got there.
There we go. We eventually
Oh,
got.
That's
there.
right. He was in a Hercules movie.
Yeah,
I didn't know
I
that's-
didn't say that as a joke.
Yeah, I
he
thought
was,
you were. I thought you were doing a bit. I was like, what?
No, he was Hercules. Yeah, so it's just like he could redo himself in a better role, honestly.
Well, this one's kind of impromptu, but since we're speaking about corporations, I want to know what you guys think, since it's Pride Month. What do you guys think about the corporations putting all those flags on their icons, making a statement out of it?
I think
this has gone from small talk to the big boys to big talk with the big boys.
Yeah, like honestly, that is just all show.
Yeah,
that's all that is. Like once it's July 1st, like Xbox is not gonna have a rainbow.
No.
Like there's gonna be no support for the LGBTQ community.
Disney's probably gonna buy the LGBT community in July.
Oh my god.
I love it when it's ones like YouTube where it's like a couple years ago they're like, yeah, we can't demonetize videos based on homophobia.
Yeah, sorry.
And they were like,
we can
that's
do.
not
And then
our
now it's like,
guidelines.
we love them.
Yeah, we love them.
Give us money.
No, I don't. I don't really like it, and I don't agree with it because it's all fake love. Like it's all just genuinely.
It's all Drake's fake love.
It's all just people. It's all
People trying to
corporations that make
humanize companies.
money. Yeah, and it's
in a
also
way.
like, it's like when they start like advertising the Filet-O-Fish when it's what's it called? It's the Catholic thing that just happened. Oh my gosh.
What?
The
Filet of fish.
It's okay. So you know how like in Catholicism.
Oh. Okay.
There's like you can't eat meat. Okay, Lent. Yes, that's what Lent. Okay, so for Lent, whenever Lent starts happening, you're not supposed to like you give up things, like you give up different things, and it's supposed to be really personal. Like let's say I was doing Lent, you know, like I'd give up water. No, okay. No, I would
I'd
give up
breathing.
I would give up something that actually is something that would be like kind of a setback to give up for me, you know, like if I'm really into food, I'll like, you know, I would do that. But usually it was like what's it called?
So Jack would give up cocaine.
Jack would give up cocaine.
Yeah.
You would give up Dr. Pepper.
I'd give up Dr. Pepper,
and
we'd all be shaking.
and sweating and
Yeah.
just like, but no, yeah, so it's sometimes they'll do red meat, and that's like kind of the thing. Like with Len, it's like, all right, I'm giving up red meat, and it's just like, okay, it's supposed to be something personal, but it's usually just like meat. So McDonald's and corporations will be like, our fillet of fish, but like the whole month, like the whole rest of the year, they're not talking about like the fillet of fish like at all.
They're just like kind of pandering to that audience,
like because it's Lent, and it's just like, okay, like, and that's the same thing that like I feel like with Pride Month, like they don't really care. Like they care on the like outside, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
they
on
have
the
to,
on
they
the
have to
look.
touch their bases.
Yeah, because like if they don't do something for it,
their company statement.
Yeah.
and if they don't look
they're abiding to.
exactly, and if they don't look like face value, then it's like, oh, you're anti-gay, but it's like supporting them just that way, and then not even like funding anything or like working actively towards anything. It's like you literally just said, yeah, like,
Yeah, right.
I don't agree with it, but like they can do whatever they want.
Dude.
That typical answer whenever people
I mean,
ask.
I
how
mean,
you
I don't
feel
mind
about-
gay guys, but if they try to hit on me,
Yo,
it's-
they're getting sucked in the mouth, bro.
Yo, I'm gonna
Like,
fight 'em.
oh, like, I don't even let boys touch me, bro. Like get over it.
My brother has never given me a hug ever,
I don't know what it feels like to be hugged by a man, bro.
and I'm sad.
I'm deprived of human touch.
Yo,
Any
but
human touch.
with those corporations, I feel like the hardest working people on this planet are the people that write those statements.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like whenever a company's like oh, like a company has released a
Mhm.
statement after like a controversial event, and it's just like trying to hit every
Yeah.
base they can.
Social media managers are trying so hard
Yeah.
to make corporations seem human,
Dude.
and like Funyuns ads where they're like, silence blands.
Yeah.
Look at that, we're part of you guys too.
Yeah, and it's just
Oh.
like, and it was like, because people started posting that reaction image, silence brand, whenever they try to do some relatable
Yeah.
thing. And then Wendy's, no, not Wendy's. It was another account up there. They made one that was like for the people who own brand Twitters
hmm
to use against the people who say silence brand.
Yeah, they literally.
Well, I don't remember what it was called, but it was like silence something, and then everybody, like Arby's made one. It's like, is this it? And Wendy's made one. I was like,
Oh.
yo, no.
Is
Mhm.
this it?
Like-
It occurred to me just now that they literally have tried to apply the strategy that oppressed groups do. They started to try to claim the word people would use for their own use.
Yeah,
Is this
yeah, that
brand?
actually is exactly what they're doing.
Wow.
Jeez.
Okay, they must think really highly of themselves then.
Isn't it funny how Chick-fil-A also was like Pride Month?
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, like like literally,
That's-
there's nothing you can say about that. Like Chick-fil-A,
Yeah, that's really like the extent.
Huh.
That's
Like,
really the extent of that conversation.
Chick-fil-A verified check mark,
Verified.
and it's the
check
Chick-fil-A
mark.
logo, and it's a rainbow, and I'm like,
Oh.
dot, dot,
Everybody's doing it.
dot. Even Jesus.
And they're like Chick-fil-A's really trying to be like, oh, like we support everybody. So like they're just like asking all their employees like, hey, you gay? Hey, you gay?
Hey, you gay, right?
Hey, you gay, right? You're like,
That's actually an interview question that they ask.
really? He's like, hey, are
No,
you
I'm
gay?
playing. Yeah, it's like all, dude. It's like all professional.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like, I'll be the interview.
Okay, yeah.
So it's just like, oh, like, give me 2 characteristics that you'd say makes you a good team member.
I say I have very good communication skills, and I'm also very hardworking.
And how would those skills be like introduced, in the workplace at Chick-fil-A? Because we have a certain standard.
Yeah.
And we have a certain
totally.
like way we do things. How would
Mhm.
those be incorporated in your daily work at Chick-fil-A?
Well, I mean, when I was in prison,
Mhm.
they did like a real like intensive like integration
Yeah.
program that like to get me back into like the workforce, and so I think I would just be able to take those strategies and apply them to working here.
Well, honestly, we interviewed a couple people, but like, you honestly sound like one of the best fits.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
But one quick question: we
Yeah.
asked everybody this.
Okay, yeah.
Are you gay? And then that was that's
That's
the
the
last
end.
question that they ask you. Like, they stop using their interview voice. They're just like, "You
Are
gay?"
gay?
And you have to say yes or no.
you have to answer, and all you hear is the door lock behind you. They're like, we have one more question.
A man in a
Click.
suit.
Yeah.
Just like you can
Is-
see through a one-way window.
He's standing
Hey, you
by
gay?
the door. Are you gay?
You
Hey,
see
you
a
gay?
silhouette.
I'm like, oh, I'd prefer not to answer. Blah blah blah. And it's like
You notice a trap door under you.
With sharks. Sharks are jumping up at the chair.
So you gay?
So you gay?
You gay or?
Yo, like, where do you stand? Well, I don't
Kinda
feel
like-
comfortable like answering that.
Are you kind of gay then?
like?
So you're kind of gay.
So you're like kind of gay.
So you,
Are you
'cause
that?
you're kind of gay?
Are you that new kind of gay?
you go. I'm bisexual, and then they're
I'd
like,
be like, oh, so you half gay?
I'm
don't know how to feel about this one.
He's like going through his pamphlet, like
It's like which one is this one?
Nervous
yeah,
sweating.
yeah. Like he looked at his like interviewer profile sheet, and it said 4 if he answers yes, 4 if he answers no. There's no bisexual tab. He's like,
Or like asexual
And
or
you-
pansexual.
I was about to say you really throw him off and be like, oh, I'm pansexual. Like I don't really care who. Like I just like the
Bro,
person. They're
they
like,
would- they
no.
they'd be like, I think Burger King is hiring. I do not know what that
You-
means. Like, I have no clue.
He looks at you with the most
what you're
confusion. He's like, I'm gonna be honest with you. You can't tell me what that
He
means.
purses his lips like the Red Queen.
I'm pansexual. He'd be like, what did you just call me? He'd be super confused.
He's like, if you were pointing a gun at me and told me to tell you what pansexual means, I'd say shoot me. And he's just like, I think Burger King's hiring.
Burger King.
Chicken?
I'm chicken sexual.
Yeah.
And then that's the answer. And then there's
That's the
a
go-to answer.
4 if they answer yes, 4 if they answer
Yeah.
no, 4 if they answer I am chicken sexual. It says immediate hire. It
It
says when can you start?
Yeah, the pride flag is the cow holding up the flag that says "fuck chicken."
Thank you for eating chicken.
Thank you. Oh.
Oh, Chick-fil-A, you need to look at yourself in the mirror and think about what you're doing. Honestly, every brand.
Yeah, it's hard.
What are you talking about, bro? YouTube, they know how to talk to us.
The YouTube
They know how to
Rewind.
communicate with us. When do we get on that? How many?
When do we get to be on the YouTube
When do we get to be on
Rewind?
YouTube Rewind?
I already got contacted.
Very soon.
Oh, so you weren't gonna
Yeah,
tell us?
Because nobody else wants to do it.
Will Smith called him up.
Yeah, Will Smith was like, "Hey, it's
uh,
rewind time."
So I can't claim ownership for this question. This was one that a lot of people answered on Twitter, but I noticed that you two didn't. So I knew I had to get this one out
So
of
I'm
the
gonna
way.
trap you.
Yeah.
He's the Chick-fil-A interviewer. He just
you
locked
gay?
the door.
So
So I haven't seen y'all answer this. Yo, you gay?
yeah, this was a big hashtag. What was your first cartoon crush? You were flipping through the Nicktoons and the cartoons, and you're like, I didn't know the Honeys were on.
Dude,
I didn't know Reading Between the Lions was on.
100%. Okay, I have one. But let me cover all my bases of everything that I watched as a kid.
Yeah.
But it was the first one, so maybe I should just go with it, honestly. But I also don't want to get it wrong.
I'm trying to think. I feel like I had a lot. I don't know what the first one was.
Don't want to mistreat your other honeys.
I know. My side pieces.
In favor for your first thought. Yeah.
You know what's funny? Whenever you search that up, it's like always like Simba, and you're like, what? You're like,
that's like.
This is what y'all picked? Like,
yo,
number one spot, it just says Simba. And it's like,
when I see a cat shaking its booty, I get a little sweaty.
It was like, I guess it was his personality. I was just like, is Simba? Like,
Simba?
Okay.
I mean, he does grow throughout the movie, so like, I guess.
Yeah,
let me search up. Let me search.
They do mean the adult Simba. But...
They better.
Oh my gosh. No, the thing is that they'll show the kid Simba photo, and it's like, what?
Yeah. Well, they were kids when they watched it, so
that doesn't make it better.
No, that's like that's like a.
They should still be like, that's weird.
Mm.
Hey, you like cats?
Oh, it was.
It's a stereotypical one,
right.
but like Jasmine,
because
I love Aladdin.
Yeah,
I love that movie.
Okay.
And so Jasmine was definitely up there.
So I did get the name right, actually. So it was actually I don't know if y'all ever watched Total Drama Island.
No, really?
But I had when I first was like my first cartoon crush. So I guess it actually happened like pretty later. I guess I just watched stuff when I was a kid because Total Drama Island came out when we were like in elementary school, but like later years.
And you were still also trying to get over Simba.
I was still trying to get over when Simba
broke his heart.
Yeah, he actually
when Simba left you on open.
Dude, he texted me first and had the audacity to leave me on. Like, what?
Well, did you see what he put about you on his spam?
No, I don't follow it. I only follow Bevo's spam.
Dude.
And it's After Dark. Don't tell me.
Don't tell me what he said about me.
So yeah, it was Bridget from Total Drama Island.
Dang. Okay, I can see that.
She was a honey.
Total honey.
She was a honey, and
an absolute honey.
I'm pretty sure she was pretty stupid in the show, but I don't actually remember. But I just remember like when I was like a kid, I was like, she's kind of cute, and then I was like, she's a cartoon character, and then like and then I was just
and then
like,
you grew up 5 years.
Yeah, I was like, what? And I had like a self-doubt moment. I was like, what? What's
You're like, this
with
is my
me?
low.
Yeah, but then everybody has that, and
Or
I didn't see
Zazu.
that. Honestly, I probably didn't answer because I didn't see it. But honestly, I wouldn't have answered either way, if I'm being honest.
I really want to imagine that Jack was just scrolling through Twitter, saw that tweet, and he was like, man, let's see what Juan and Nate said. Scrolled through the whole thread,
they had to say.
and he was like, damn.
Yeah, they didn't say nothing.
So we're gonna get into the hot takes with this next one, but
okay.
But it's a short one. What's
Okay.
the best burger place?
Oh.
Because me and Diego were discussing this extensively.
Hop Dotties.
Five Guys. What?
Hop Dotties, yeah.
Dotties.
I love Hop Dotties.
You looked at me when you said that, and I thought you were gonna say I
Yeah.
love Five Guys. I thought we were gonna be on the same team.
Five Guys dummy expensive.
It's so expensive.
Yeah.
The thing, Diego pulled up a picture of Pete Terry's, and honestly, Pete Terry's is really good and
Very
really
good.
cheap. So honestly, the overall value of Pete Terry's makes it really up there.
Yeah.
And it's good. Like it's
nice and melty cheese.
But the reason I say Hop Dotties was because it was literally always Five Guys. My answer was always Five Guys, and then I went to Hop Dotties and I was like, I like this burger better.
Dang.
And then I just
okay.
and then ever since that's.
I've
my
never
favorite.
been to Hop Dotties.
Yeah. People in
Yeah.
Texas disagree with me on this one
We'll all go.
because you need to go to Anaheim to get it.
Oh, you're about to
Or
say
California
something.
in general.
You're about to say
In
some
and Out.
California stuff.
In-N-Out is so good.
It is good.
I like In-N-Out a lot.
In California?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
better. It's better there.
No, it really. I can't stress this enough. Like it actually is way better in
Oh,
California.
a second opinion. Cause see, you went recently.
Yeah.
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 Like the thing is that I went and I acted like I didn't have it here because it felt like I didn't have it here. Like when I
Yeah.
had
Is it like a different experience
because
overall?
okay, so when I went, I was going with, like I said, 2 buddies, and they had never been. They don't have an In-N-Out in Georgia, so like they never tried it before. So we went and tried it, and I was, I have it in Texas, blah blah blah, and then I had it, and I was like,
This
damn,
hit different.
like, and the thing is that I didn't just
You're
have
like Anton
In-N-Out.
Ego at the end of Ratatouille.
Exactly. Like a flashback to childhood. I not only did I have In-N-Out, I had In-N-Out. Like I got animal style everything.
Yeah.
I got the shake. And when I
What?
left, they said they had a Neapolitan shake, and nobody let me know. And I was like, so I guess I didn't
Damn.
really have.
And then you
In-N-Out.
caused a scene in the In-N-Out. You were like, why ain't nobody tell me?
See,
Yeah.
I went back in 2009, so I didn't know if my memory was wrong.
Oh, it's
But
good.
it was still good.
on the California.
It's
In-N-Out,
different though, because like when I had it here, like I like it but I only really had it once. I'd have to try it again now that I have a more recent thing with California In and Out. But oh my gosh, yeah, no, in California, like I understand why everybody reps it so much, but it's still Hot Dotties for me, honestly.
I've never had Hot Dotties.
Like I said, we're all going.
They do some specialty stuff. They put a fried egg on your burger.
Oh, I do like fried. I like fried egg.
They have a really good buffalo burger.
Diego.
Of course, White Castle boy over
Diego
here.
is so out of pocket. He's so out of pocket.
He just slapped.
It doesn't exist.
He slapped open a photo of the made-up fast food restaurant White Castle.
The conspiracy theory White Castle that doesn't exist.
Okay, this one it also involves the past episodes.
Cool.
Like the upside down controller or the salad man separating his fruits from his things. Do you guys have any weird like habits that you do that you think other people would probably like think is really weird, but you do it anyway? It's just like some kind of habitual like thing that you do, a social faux pas.
So what was just like the upside down, just like what was the other
example? The guy separating his salad, eating the baby tomatoes one by one.
Yeah, okay. So
Juan was like, I shouldn't have told y'all that.
Yeah, I'm like, I do that. No. Let's see.
I don't know. Social faux pas.
That's because I know I have some. I definitely have some.
Yeah.
I just because they're what I do every day.
You don't think about it.
Yeah, so it's kind of like I'm running through what I do in my day and all that. Social faux pas. This is the thinking podcast. We're thinking about what we're gonna say in this podcast.
Because see, when I was younger, I would try to give myself some.
Really? To
have
like a quirk?
To like try and have a quirk.
Yeah, to have a thing. I know exactly what you mean.
So like what I do, like if for example I'd get in like an escalator and I'd start to act really nervous and shake my leg just because I wanted it to be a thing where I was afraid of escalators.
Oh.
But I just wasn't.
I know what you mean though.
See, I guess I'm a compulsive liar now. But
that's my faux pas.
No,
I
understand what you mean though. Like you kind of want to have your own thing, and like
Yeah.
I don't even. I feel like there's something that I did to that effect too. Honestly,
you know a weird, not necessarily a social faux pas, but you know a weird thing I did when I was a Lee Bowie.
What's that?
So you know how like at daycare, like they would give you like if you like during the summer when you were there all day, they'd give you like a lunch and stuff.
Yeah.
So for some reason, I just I really loved food when I was little, and so I would just like I'd take the food if they gave us like a burger, like I would just like tear it into like very very little pieces because I thought that if I did that I would have more. So I'd just be sitting there for like 15 minutes.
Oh, I know
tearing into
exactly
little
what you
pieces.
mean.
And I was like, oh, I have more now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one, but it's not the one I'm gonna go with. But I just want to say, actually, no, you go first. You're gonna say something. I want to hear what you have to say.
I don't think I really have one that I can think of off my top of my head.
Okay, so one time, it's honestly just similar to the salad one. I think I was back at in college or whatever in my apartment, and I went and got like McDonald's one night, and I had like a McChicken, and then like I like ate the bread and the chicken patty separately that time.
Oh, okay.
That's not that weird.
Which wasn't that bad, but like I just don't know why I did it. It was just kind of satisfying.
My family gave me slack for this one, but every time I brush my teeth, I have to use warm water, or it has to be hot.
They gave you
yeah. I have to run some warm water over the toothpaste to kind of make it like more liquidated.
Really?
And
interesting.
Like our hot water wasn't working, and they were like, Jack, why do you need hot water to brush your teeth? And I was like, what? You guys don't
like,
default
what?
to hot?
You were like, why do I live with barbarians?
Yeah. I don't know.
One thing that I just have like a tick is that like whenever I had glasses, since I wear contacts now, my glasses were always sliding off my face. So I was always like either putting up with my fingers or like moving my nose up. So like twitching it a little bit so it goes up. And now sometimes I just kind of twitch my nose. Yeah. Just like I'll just be like this randomly. And then like it doesn't happen as much anymore.
I'm glad everyone on the podcast saw that one.
But like, yeah. But like it sometimes happens and it's just like a thing. But like things that I have made for myself, I really can't think off the top of my head. Because they just become a part of my routine, you know?
Yeah.
Like for example, like I keep like now, before I didn't care, but now like I keep an extremely like neat and clean room because I really like when I come home and open my room and it's just, you know, like it's, you know, like it's not, because like no matter what, like whenever I go into my room, it is going to be, so I could have just had like an 18-hour day and then just I'll go into my clean room, you know? Yeah. And I'd only recently figured out how satisfying that is.
More on that. I know I already had one, but I have to reorganize my room like every so often.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. I have to keep things interesting.
Yeah. I do that all the time too. Yeah, like move my bed to another side, move my drawer, and it really does make it feel different.
Yeah.
And it just like puts you in a new like
state of mind.
State of mind. Yeah, it's like a
feng shui.
It really that really is honestly like something that's an actual thing. You know what I mean? Because people talk about it. It's like, oh yeah, the feng shui of the room. But rooms have feelings and like coziness and like all that.
They
stuff.
have memories.
That too. So when you
if these walls could talk,
they would see.
They'd be a guest on the podcast.
They would see before and after the podcast where we're just silent.
Yeah,
that's what we do. We go inside. We sit down in front of the mic. We are completely silent.
Mm-hmm. We don't say anything.
We turn on the recording and then we start talking.
Yeah.
Then it ends. And we are completely silent and we leave.
Yeah. the only words that are spoken is Diego going, "All right, starting live recording," and then that's it until the recording starts.
Any more hot takes that you have other than the what's it called? Little cute little quirky things that we get.
Yeah, I think that's all it's gonna be.
Rush, you wrapped it up.
Yeah.
That was a nice little I like that segment. Honestly, just like a hot take with Jack. Mm-hmm. Just ask us a few questions and stuff.
Dude,
brought some good topics too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Go ahead.
I saw this tweet like 2 weeks ago, and I want to credit the person that tweeted this. It's by @TacoXBell, and they
wow, first shout out.
Yeah, I got this tweet sent to me twice by two different people, and it just says Waffle House is a hibachi restaurant. And I just want you to think about that because it took me a minute. It totally is a hibachi restaurant.
They just don't do no tricks. They just cook it in front of you. That here you go,
bro. But if you go to the right Waffle House, they will do tricks.
I love Waffle House. Where did you grow up that you had a Waffle House that you love it so much?
For like the first 7 years of my life, I lived in Little Rock, Arkansas. And we
had too.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. We're both Little Rock boys.
Yeah, they have them everywhere there.
Yeah.
They have Little Rock, Arkansas everywhere there.
There's so many Little Rocks. But yeah, there was
they have them in Arkansas. There's like 12 different Little Rocks.
Wait, which Little Rock did you go to? Which location did you go to?
I went to the Little Rock in my playground.
Why is this Jamaican kid in my daycare? Why is this Jamaican man in my daycare?
No,
you trying to live carefree?
You had some in Little Rock then?
Yeah,
really.
And yeah, they were everywhere, and we just went to them all the time. And it was one of those things that like I kind of took for granted because once we moved to Austin, where there's like one.
Yeah.
I was just like, man, I miss Waffle House, and then I had to settle for IHOP.
Settle.
Yeah, Arkansas is like a quiet place. In places like Arkansas, there's like places like Waffle House there are hot spots in the morning because like things kind of stay a little more still there, and like there's like the town's restaurant, and like for the mornings it's Waffle House.
Yeah. Because the clan rallies aren't till the evening.
Yeah. And then midday, I guess the Cheddar's is pretty poppin'.
Oh,
but things stay quiet.
Was Cheddar's a thing in Arkansas?
Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. No wonder you know so much about it. I figured out about Cheddar's here.
I did too. I didn't know about
every Cheddar's is the same.
Yeah, I know that. I kind of like that.
Does Cheddar's have the Cookie Monster in the skillet thing?
I don't remember that.
Next topic.
Yeah.
But Cheddar's, that's also something they advertise. They're like, every Cheddar's you go into, it will be the same. Like they talk about it, and when you walk in, the aquarium's on the left. Like the fans have all those like palm trees.
Do you think Cheddar's is a pocket dimension? You're actually
in the same
into one Cheddar's.
Mm-hmm. Every time you whoa. Yes.
That in Arkansas, Mi Ranchito.
What is that?
It's this Mexican restaurant that like in where I live, Benton, was always popping on like Sundays.
Really?
And it like lines out the door. We're getting some cheese dip, which is what we call it there. We didn't call it queso.
Yeah, we called it cheese dip too.
Cheese dip.
Was it white cheese?
Yeah, and it's always white.
It was before we got here that
It's
we became
always
cultured.
white. It's always
Always white.
Yeah, just how it should be, right?
You
Jack?
got your
Hell
bed
out of our
sheets.
podcast, man. Get the hell out of here.
All right.
You're so controversial, Jack.
When we talked about the NBA Finals, did we talk about Drake at all?
No,
Dude,
But dude,
what do you talk? He is the biggest troll. Oh my
it's
god.
absolutely insane to watch.
I mentioned it, just his live thing, just how he'll do it right after.
Yeah.
But I didn't really go in. Like, he's like making merchandise.
Yeah.
He's
like the Kevin.
Oh yeah, the hoodie he
Yeah.
wore that said like Kevin.
The
on
Macaulay
back.
Culkin.
That guy's not coming back.
No,
his
he won't.
calves are torn.
Macaulay Culkin's coming back.
Macaulay Culkin is coming back.
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin's coming
He's
back.
recovering really well.
He's the new
Yeah, he is.
Spider-Man, isn't he? He's gonna be in Far From Home.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
He's
cool,
actually
cool.
Mysterio.
Oh really? Did they
Yeah.
drop Jake?
They dropped Jake
Or is it like a
Gyllenhaal.
weird Marvel thing where they're like secrets?
He's a stunt double.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Cool,
Jake
cool, cool,
Gyllenhaal
cool.
is Macaulay Culkin's stunt double. They just only showed scenes in action, so you
Oh,
never got to
yeah,
see
yeah,
Macaulay. Yeah, it
Mhm.
wasn't like
First off, what's his hairline? What's his Drake hairline?
his Dreher line.
His Dreher line. Does it look like it goes up before it should?
Okay, so that's when he had that
An anomaly?
That's
Yeah.
when he had that little swirl on his head.
Oh,
That
yeah.
little,
That's
like,
what it's
cut
leading
yeah,
into.
Yeah, no, he has the money to get a a good haircut.
You were like, Drake can't just be out
He
here
has
with
the
a bad
money
haircut.
to artificially regrow hair.
Honestly,
But dude, it's like there were points like watching like before they made it to the finals, like during like the Raptors and like Bucks series,
yeah.
that I was like, they might not let Drake back in this stadium.
Yeah,
like
like,
I was
totally.
concerned.
And the funny thing is, this was actually brought up to my attention by a friend of mine, and it's true. Like, Drake makes more money than anybody on that team. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
and the thing is, like, and to quote my friend, he was like they probably practice to their songs, like to
Oh,
his
yeah.
songs, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's just so big that like they try to chalk trash whenever they won to him, but then Raptors are up 3-1 and just
yeah.
like, it didn't work. It was just like, dude, like
Does he own the Raptors?
no, he doesn't own there. He's basically just a big
He's just
fan,
a big fan.
really. Yeah,
He's the Matthew McConaughey
he's the Matthew McConaughey
He's the Matthew McConaughey
of UT
of Toronto.
Of Toronto.
Dang, but it's not just like Drake that's like super out of pocket. Didn't like was it a Warriors investor? I saw something that like I think it was a Warriors investor like pushed one of the Raptors players.
Oh, I heard
And,
about
like,
that lottery
said,
he
like,
pushed.
Yeah, and I heard he got banned from the stadium for a year and fined $500,000.
The guy?
Yeah,
What did he?
I think
He just shoved him. Like, did he fall on him or what
I think
happened?
I think he pushed him and then
Oh.
he like also just like yelled at him. I don't know if he said anything like bad or
The heck?
but yeah, he just like pushed him in, which is just the weird like it's
Yeah.
not one. I mean, it's not a cool thing to do in general, but like still like
I th-
why? What are you
Okay,
gonna
yeah,
gain
no, I
from
remember
it?
that he had fallen on him and he had pushed him off.
Oh, is
But
that
then
what it
he
was?
said something. We don't know what he said, but then he
Oh,
said
okay.
something, and it was just like, like unnecessary. And I'm pretty sure the push was also like more than just to get him off of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a way more than yeah. So another thing I actually wanted to bring up was that did you see that Beyonce thing and the Jay-Z thing?
No, I didn't see it.
Just to talk about like how's it kind of crazy fandoms. So there's like a waitress taking Jay-Z's drink order, and Beyonce just made a face or something, just whatever. But there was no sound of the video, so everybody was like, "This girl's hitting on Jay-Z," and like, "Oh, look at Beyonce like
Oh,
making a face and all
no.
that." But literally, like, somebody quoted it with what Jay-Z was saying, and it was like vodka soda, and then she says, "Would you like lime?" And then she leaves. Like, Beyonce probably was making a face at something else, like, but then like that girl received death threats
Oh
from
my God.
Really?
from Beyonce fans.
Good lord.
And also they just recently made like a huge Beyonce like memorial,
why?
like a big statue of her face.
Did
and
she
it's just
die?
like- yeah, and it's just like
Beyonce went into a Cheddar's and she's never been seen again.
these people are like worshiping these celebrities like they're not just regular
Yeah.
people.
You need
It's
to-
kind of scary.
You need to make contact with their spirit. Okay, everybody gather for the Beyonce.
Yeah.
Beyonce.
The Beyonce.
Holding hands and just like
Yo.
lemonade is playing. Dun, dun.
Partition,
Dun.
please.
Dun, dun. Okay, ladies.
Okay, ladies.
Yeah,
heard-
that
But if you play Destiny's Child at the Beyonce,
So help you God.
So help you God.
So help you, Bay. Beyonce, if you're listening to this, I didn't mean anything.
I love you.
I'm your biggest fan.
I'm sorry I ate all the hors d'oeuvres at the.
I'm sorry I
restaurant.
gave Jay-Z a line.
That was why she made the face. It's like they had like nachos out.
And she was like,
and Jay-Z just like ate all of them and like took all the meat bits.
Yeah.
And she's like,
he left like wet chips for her to eat. Like he only left.
But that's on her though because she waited way too long to eat them.
That's honestly all on Beyonce.
You gotta get cutthroat. You gotta go in.
That's what I'm saying. You can't let them sit.
Because
like, Jay-Z, you got way too much meat on that one bite.
And that's what she was saying. That's the face. She was like,
dude, that is so true. It's so hard to share nachos.
Yeah.
Because there's always that one mega chip that has like
that takes everything.
cheese, meat,
it has
tomato,
the sour cream. It has the tomatoes on it.
And you're like, and then you just like take it and you're like, I feel kind of meat. Like I feel kind of like
oh, dude,
like
is everybody in accordance with this?
Are you
Bro,
okay?
I don't feel bad at all.
I get the mega chip?
I don't feel bad at all. I take
You
that
just
mega
reach
chip
that
and
guy?
run.
Bro. And then you don't get to eat the rest of it then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's
This is what
why
it
I
is.
just don't like those like loaded things, like like the entrees or appetizers that are like loaded like that.
Loaded just means cheese bacon.
Oh yeah, you're true.
Every time it's just like loaded, but what it's just like cheese
you're
bacon.
Like, oh, they must have everything on it, and it's just two things.
Y'all put DMT in this mashed potato?
They put the stuff that they put on everything bagels.
Oh God!
Hey,
you just have
you
like
got sesame seeds on this?
Yeah. What if they called something like, let's say it's like loaded mashed potatoes? So that's just gonna be cheese and bacon. But they bring out like lox, like your mashed potato has like salmon on it,
or no,
and
it's
cream cheese, and you're like,
Lox.
and it's like, yeah, this is our loaded.
This is our loaded.
We didn't say what it was loaded with.
Yeah, like that was on you for trusting us.
It's got bullets in it.
Yeah, I was about to say they have a magazine.
You didn't even ask.
Loaded.
Welcome to Cheddar's.
It just has like hollow points.
Oh,
But no,
Cheddar's new
I was
hollow
gonna bring
point.
this up when we were at Cheddar's. Their nachos is freaking great.
I had it once.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Cheddar's in a
hot minute.
Which is a long time.
Yeah.
Jack,
Hot
what's
minute
that
is a long
thing?
time?
What's that thing you always mention? Is it the mac and cheese? What is that thing that every time we talk about it, every time we talk about Cheddar's, it's like your favorite food?
Oh, the Monte Cristo, dude.
There we go.
It's a deep fried.
Cristo,
it's a deep
dude.
fried like sandwich with ham and jelly on it. With powdered sugar on the bun.
You're acting like people don't know what a Monte Cristo is.
They don't.
But why is this one at Cheddar so good?
It is very, very good. I don't know. It's just I could eat 3 of those things.
Oh,
Baby, it got a jam you can dip it in.
That looks
Yeah, it's got
Wow,
melty ass cheese in it.
Jack, honestly, I take back anything I've ever said to you.
I've
like,
ever said
negative towards you liking this, because that photo of that looks
not even negative towards you liking this, just anything negative in
My
general.
Yeah, I'm
favorite
sorry,
thing
Jack.
ever.
I'm sorry for anything I've ever done to you.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
It will induce a heart attack though.
It will.
So
So it's like you go in there with the risk.
Cardiac arrest.
It's
Yeah.
just like a ham and cheese that's fried and has like powdered sugar on it.
Yeah.
It's a
nothing
French
big.
tin.
And you can't go wrong with a ham and cheese. Those are
Really,
great.
really, honestly.
That's
Yeah.
the best hot pocket.
Dude, the best ham and cheese is the one you eat after the pool.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Or a hot dog after the pool.
Yep.
Oh.
And like the place where you're holding your buns a little wet, you kind of like speed eat that part.
Yeah.
Because you're in the water a second ago.
Dude, just food after the pool.
Food after
hits
the
different.
pool. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
hits
its
different.
own separate like
Genre.
just like being
food.
up like and like up and moving at like 3 a.m. That's also
Yeah.
a different feel. Like there's definitely different like dimensions.
What
you go
about food before the pool?
Like a Monte
I
Cristo.
don't do that because I don't want to get a cramp.
Oh.
You're supposed to wait 30 minutes.
Yes,
My
that was
mom
a
told me.
test. That was a test one. If you'd had said that you eat things before the pool, I would have bagged you. I got a SWAT outside.
No, my mommy taught me
A
well.
SWAT?
Yeah.
My mommy.
I was your ride. How did you get it?
Man, I never had the audacity to have a pool at my house. No, I never had the like actual like I don't even know if it's a luxury. I just never had a pool at my house, but like
Yeah, I mean,
what's it called? Like pools are so nice.
yeah.
I know it's just like a big community bath,
Yeah,
but like it's just
summer
nice.
isn't complete without
Pools
it.
are
You got to
great.
go at least
Yeah,
once.
I love
Yeah.
pools, and like
I
I,
like
really would
beaches more.
utilize it. I really
Yeah.
really like beaches, dude.
I
Like You don't like beaches?
I don't like beaches.
Why
You don't
not?
like
Because
you don't like
the
getting
only-
sand in your gooch?
I don't like getting sand in my gooch. The only beach I've been to though is South Padre. So like the only
Okay.
experience I have is Texas beaches.
Oh no, you haven't been to good beaches.
You haven't
then.
been to a good
Yeah.
beach.
Good beaches.
as much as I
them.
dislike Florida, Panama Beach is pretty good.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Panama,
Panama
Beach
City.
is pretty good. Like, I like beaches mostly because like I can go and like I don't have to get in the water,
No.
and it's just like you're just chilling. There's sand, and I can go multiple times, and I will go multiple times. Like whenever I visit
Yeah.
Puerto Rico, I always go because it's just
I want to go to Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
so
Puerto Rican
bad.
beach sounds like
we can all go. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll be your tour guide.
All right, cool.
It's not. It's all the most of the beaches have clear water, and it's really nice. It's like it's just relaxing. It's like it's honestly one of my happy places. I totally can like because whenever I like leave it, I'm just like and you when you leave the beach, you have that like you still feel the sun kind of. You're tired.
Yeah.
You feel the waves.
You're drained.
Yeah, the beach is definitely like a day outskirt. Like you do
Yeah.
that. That's what you're doing that day. You know.
Would you go to a nude beach?
I wouldn't participate in the nudity, but I would go be a creep, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Dude.
Because if I'm not nude,
Yo,
then it's just like, why am I
food-
there?
Yeah.
Food after Puerto Rico, so much better.
Dude, food before Puerto Rico.
before-
I don't do it because I get a cramp.
Yeah, you can't eat 30 minutes before going into Puerto Rico. They say that on like on the flight or the overhead. They were like, "Has anybody eaten 30 minutes before we land? Because we will delay the flight."
And you've been a bad boy.
So we're mad at you,
Food there is great.
guys. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I really liked having you on.
Yeah, I
Jack.
did too.
This
I-
isn't the
I
last
liked having
time.
me on.
Yeah.
Well,
Can I clout chase?
Yeah.
Can I okay.
Do all your ads.
Remember
do-
to check out my podcast that I do
Yes.
on the Not Summers. Games on the Loose with Goose and Juice. I am Juice. And we
Put
talk
the
about
link
video
in the
games.
description
We talk
as
about
well.
video games in it.
The link will be in the description, so y'all can check that out because
We have
go see
13
it.
we have 13 episodes, so if you like video games, check it out.
And
It's
honestly,
alright.
Jack's super knowledgeable on that type of stuff. Like, he has like more than just base knowledge, and it really interesting podcast. I enjoy it honestly when I watch
it's a
it.
fun listen for sure.
So
I'm
yes,
okay.
what's your Twitter at?
Oh, I'm at Jacques Woolley.
That will be in the description.
It'll be in the description as well.
Yeah, so check that out. I don't tweet much, but you know.
Okay,
But when he does, it rocks the world.
Be my biggest fan.
true. You can retweet everything.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening.
Episode 3, that's a wrap.
Episode 3, we are out.
Okay, I'm Juan.
I'm Nate.
And I'm Jack.
And this was Small Talk with the Big Boys. Thank y'all. Love
Bye.
y'all.
Love
Bye.
you.